5 Books About Narcissism. Narcissism is a complex psychological issue that has captivated both professionals and the general public. Books about narcissism often explore the deep-seated insecurities, manipulative tendencies, and destructive behaviors that are hallmarks of narcissistic personalities. Whether you're seeking a better understanding of narcissism for personal reasons, or you're looking to recognize its traits in your relationships or workplace, these 5 books provide valuable insight into the world of narcissism. 1. The Narcissist You Know, Defending Yourself Against Extreme Narcissists in an All-About-Me World by Joseph Burgo Overview. In The Narcissist You Know, Joseph Burgo, a clinical psychologist, offers an in-depth exploration of different types of narcissists, including those you may encounter in your personal and professional life. Burgo identifies the key characteristics of narcissists and provides practical advice on how to handle relationships with them. Why it's helpful. The book delves into the psychological roots of narcissism, breaking it down into various categories, such as grandiose narcissists and vulnerable narcissists. By offering practical advice on how to defend yourself from the emotional manipulation of narcissists, this book can help you navigate toxic relationships and maintain your own mental health. Key takeaways. Understanding the various types of narcissism. Recognizing narcissistic behavior in different settings. Coping strategies for dealing with narcissists. 2. Disarming the Narcissist, Surviving and Thriving with the Self-Absorbed by Wendy T. Bahari. Overview. In this book, Wendy T. Bahari, a therapist specializing in narcissism, provides practical tools and strategies for surviving and thriving when dealing with narcissistic individuals. Bahari explains how narcissists manipulate, control, and exploit others, and she offers techniques for setting boundaries, managing emotions, and reducing the impact of a narcissist's behavior. Why it's helpful. Disarming the Narcissist offers actionable advice for those dealing with narcissistic personalities, whether in romantic relationships, family, or at work. Bahari emphasizes the importance of empathy and understanding, even while setting firm boundaries, to navigate the difficult dynamics that narcissists create. Key takeaways. Practical advice on setting boundaries with narcissists. How to manage emotional responses and avoid manipulation. Tips for building healthier relationships despite narcissistic individuals. 3. Narcissism, Denial of the True Self by Alexander Lowen. Overview. Written by psychiatrist Alexander Lowen, Narcissism, Denial of the True Self explores the psychological and emotional roots of narcissism. Lowen examines how narcissists develop their distorted sense of self and how this false self becomes a defense against underlying feelings of inadequacy and vulnerability. The book takes a psychoanalytic approach to understanding narcissism, connecting it with body psychology. Why it's helpful. This book provides a thorough understanding of the emotional and psychological makeup of narcissistic individuals. It also discusses how narcissism can be linked to deep-seated issues from childhood. If you're looking to gain a more nuanced understanding of how narcissism develops and manifests, this book is a great choice. Key takeaways. Exploring the deep psychological roots of narcissism. The connection between narcissism and emotional trauma. How narcissists defend themselves against vulnerability. 4. The Drama of the Gifted Child, The Search for the True Self by Alice Miller. Overview. Although not exclusively about narcissism, The Drama of the Gifted Child by Alice Miller is an important book that touches on the early roots of narcissism. Miller argues that narcissism is often a defense mechanism developed in childhood, particularly in children who are emotionally neglected or whose parents are excessively demanding. She emphasizes the importance of emotional development and the search for one's true self, which narcissists often lack. Why it's helpful. Miller's exploration of the origins of narcissism sheds light on how early childhood experiences, especially emotional neglect or excessive praise, can lead to the development of narcissistic traits in adulthood. This book is especially valuable for those interested in the psychology of narcissism and its long-lasting impact on personal identity. Key takeaways. The link between childhood trauma and the development of narcissistic traits. The emotional struggles faced by narcissists in adulthood. How to heal from the emotional wounds caused by narcissistic behavior. 5. Will I Ever Be Free of You? How to Navigate a High-Conflict Divorce from a Narcissist by Carol McBride. Overview, written by therapist Carol McBride, Will I Ever Be Free of You? Is a comprehensive guide to divorcing a narcissist and reclaiming your life. McBride explains how narcissistic individuals manipulate their spouses, especially in the context of divorce, and offers strategies to deal with the emotional and legal complexities of separating from a narcissist. Why it's helpful. This book is especially helpful for those in high-conflict relationships with narcissists, particularly those navigating divorce. McBride offers practical advice on how to protect yourself emotionally, legally, and financially when dealing with a narcissistic partner. It's an essential resource for anyone who feels trapped in a toxic relationship with a narcissist and wants to regain control. Key takeaways. Practical advice for divorcing a narcissist and maintaining your emotional well-being. Strategies for dealing with legal and financial issues in a narcissistic relationship. How to rebuild your life after leaving a narcissist. Conclusion. These 5 books provide a variety of perspectives on narcissism, from understanding the psychological roots and behavior of narcissists to learning how to cope and protect yourself in narcissistic relationships. Whether you are dealing with a narcissist in your personal life, trying to understand narcissism for professional reasons, or seeking advice for recovery, these books offer valuable insights that can help you navigate the complex world of narcissism. By reading and understanding narcissistic behavior, you can better equip yourself with the tools necessary to protect your emotional and mental well-being.